Mario Kart Wii, you know, it exists. It came out in 2008, people bought it and creamed. This game at the time was the most popular Mario Kart yet, making it sell over 30 million copies. Then another game came out and, oh god, so I made a video of this game, which if you haven't seen it yet, you should go do that. Like, just go quickly do that, trust me, it'll be worth your time. Anyways, this game helped many of us break traffic laws. Even though I went through this game, one thing I slightly talked about but kinda skipped over were the courses. If you have a brain, you probably realize that why this video exists. I'm gonna rank the Mario Kart tracks from Mario Kart Wii, Nitro, and Retro. All these are based on my opinion, so I may piss off someone in this video. Let's f***ing go! One of the things I've also missed in the video is apparently that I didn't even talk about the trick system, which was like a huge thing that came to Mario Kart that is still here. Man, my brain be fried from Game Blue Show like the 1,584,494th time. Alright, if you are enjoying this video and you like my other content, if you like the support, like and subscribing helps. Like, literally, it's right there, just press it. Like, it's not that freaking hard, it literally takes a second by pressing a button. Okay, ranking time, let's go! Luigi Circuit. No, it's your basic ass starter track. So, you go into, you just drive, if you know how to drive, right? If you don't, oh god. So, you just have, like, this normal track. There's this ending part where you have a bunch of boost panels, and also there's a ramp on the side, you have a mushroom, and that's basically it. But I don't know why, even though this is a basic course, this one just sticks with me for some reason. Like, I kinda, enjoy playing this one. I don't know if it's just because of nostalgia, but it's just fine to play with. So, I actually decided to put this in the B tier. Oh, look, fresh meat. Hamburgers, you're not safe. Let's piss off PETA. Anyways, this is another basic course, but you have to dodge dinner. There are also Monty moles that cause you to slow down because why not? But again, this is another nice little fun track to play on, and the music fits with this track too. I put it in B, but above Luigi Circuit. Ah, yes, shrooms. I just love getting Euphoria. Jokes aside, Mushroom Gorge is actually a really good track to play on. It really shows off the trick system from all the bouncy mushrooms you go on. Problem is, what I have with the track is Mario Kart Wii's bullshit. Not just with items, but with the physics. This won't be the only time I'll bitch about this. Because of that, there are some times that this track is just a pain in the ass. But hey, it's Mario Kart Wii. Though with that situation, I put this at the A tier. Woo! First A tier of the video. Oh, so that is how the item boxes are made. Toads at Factories workers. That must suck ass. This is a really good map that Nintendo just doesn't want to bring back. You're going through a bunch of machinery like this crushing thing. I don't know what these are, but they turn bricks into item blocks. Then you go to moving platforms. Then you go inside more of the factory with conveyor belt things. Then you head back out past it to a mud section. To me, honestly, even though this is a really good map, it doesn't actually hit S tier for me, but it does get A tier, like high A tier. Oh look, another circuit, which brings us to Mario Circuit, and it's a track. That's all. I really have no opinions on this track at all. Yeah, it's a shortcut and also a chain chomp and some Goombas, but that's it. Even though there's a little bit more here than Luigi's Circuit, I would actually rather play that than this one. I do not care about this map at all. Doesn't mean it's bad, no. It's just there to me. This is a solid C tier map. Alright, you guys know what's coming up next. Coconut Mall. When you think of Mario Kart Wii, this is probably the track that comes to mind. A lot of people love this map, and some even say this is the best map in the game. And guess what? I'm not one of those people. Alright, someone is pissed now. That is still a really good track. It's just overrated. Like, it is a really cool idea that you're driving around a mall, and I like the layout a lot and all that, but it's just not an S tier map to me, actually. And there are even maps I would rather play. I'm putting it right here on A tier. Now, I will soon get bashed in the head with coconuts. DK Summit. Now, this is a good f***ing map. I really love how this is like a big snowboard resort. You get shot in the top of the mountain and you race your way down with a bunch of tricks and half pipes. This is just a blast to play, and it fits with the theme really well when bringing in motorcycles to the game. And also, you can do some shortcut stuff that veteran players know how to do well. Also, Shy Guys are even here to go snowboarding. I really enjoy the theme of this map with the music and how it is laid out as well. It's just a really good track to play on. Let's give it up for DK Summit for being the first S-tier map. Wario's Gold Mine. I also really love this track. You're going into a whole mine shaft where you have to dodge minecarts and try to race one at the same time. The pacing of the track is really good too. It's a fun, fast-paced type of track, and the theme fits the track very well with it. Though, this is another of those tracks that are really close to S tier, but sadly doesn't get up there to me. But it is very close. It gets a high A tier. Daisy Circuit. This is another one of those maps that are just chill to play on, and I like it for that. You're in a sunset driving around through the town. There's a shortcut in the building, and also there's a giant lighthouse. The theming on this track is very nice and the music is calming. Though, it is kind of basic. But fun to play. This goes right here in B. Koopa Gape, another fan favorite in this game, and also another way that I'm going to severely piss someone off. This track is just okay. I'm sorry, but I don't really care about this map as much as others do, but I still like it. You go around a cliffside into a river, then you go down the river into a body of water and have to dodge electric shocks. And then you shoot out and do it all over again. Once again, this track just doesn't really hit me like it does with everyone else. It's not S, and hell, it's not even A to me. For me, it's just a high B. Oh, Maple Treeway. I really love this map. I really like the fall, so having a map around that just hits really good. You drive in the trees, which there are leaf piles you can hit, dropping either bananas, mushrooms, stars, or nothing. Then there are two giant wigglers, and then you can go off this rope-like bridge thing that bounces around. The music is calming too, and it fits really well with the track. I always loved this map and played a lot. Maple Treeway is a top S tier map. Grumble Volcano. This is another really cool map that I really love. You're in an area that is just pure lava all around you, with these giant volcanoes erupting, leaving hazards. You even get to go inside one. You can even see parts of the map that is shaking, and then you realize in lap 3, half the fucking track is gone! This is such a cool map and is intense, which is why I love it a lot in the music too. But there is one thing keeping this from S. Here we go again. Mario Kart Wii's bullshit. Like, why did this completely stop me and then f me over? This is just a few nitpicks on this map that just makes me not want to put it in S, which sucks, because this map is so good and I love it. But because of the random crap in Mario Kart Wii's mechanic and physics, it just ruins it a bit for me. So sadly, I can't give this an S, but I'll give it an A. Dry Ruins. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really care about much about desert tracks, but this is one of the few better ones. It's not godly amazing, no, it's just alright. In this one, you start out in the desert as usual, but you get to go inside a huge temple, which so far none of the desert tracks have really done. So that was neat. You're only in there for like 15 seconds. Majority of the map is outside. Again, it's one of the better desert tracks, but it still only just gets a B. Moonview Highway, aka 5 o'clock rush hour on I-35. This map is chaotic. There are cars everywhere, and not just cars, but f***ing bombs! The music reminds me of trying to get to somewhere as fast as possible. It takes place at night, and with a section of a lightened up city. Some may find this map hard, but I find this map fun to play on, and it keeps your adrenaline up to make sure you don't run into anything. I'm giving this track an A. We are now on Mario Kart Wii's Bowser's Castle. I love how they made this one dark and actually seem evil. The music fits in really well too, making it sound like you aren't supposed to be there. Besides that, the track is alright. I love the interior of the castle and have to drive up to a huge Bowser that shoots fireballs at you. But even then, I really like the map and theme, but it isn't my favorite track. This is still a B, but high up there. We then end off Mario Kart Wii's Nitro courses with, of course, Rainbow Road. To many players, this is the most iconic and most nostalgic Rainbow Road there is. And also to some, it is one of the most difficult. I've heard many people say they would fall off this track so many times. Occasionally I would too, because of Mario Kart Wii's bullshit. But my god, this is a really good Rainbow Road. And since this came out a year after Galaxy, they put in some Mario Galaxy stuff in it. And hell, they put a motherfucking good A Galaxy into the music. This track is so goddamn amazing. I love this track, and it is a great closing to Mario Kart Wii's Nitro Cups. This is going way up in the S tier, though I like Maple Treeway a little bit more. Well, that is all with the Nitro courses. As you can see, there are a lot of good maps in Mario Kart Wii, with only one C and no D's and F's. And now, we are going to the funny retro courses, and let's just say, it'll be a lot different. Retro time, yeah! Peach Beach is the first retro course, and it's there. Another map that I just don't really have an opinion on. It's just there. Yeah, you're on a beach. There's Daisy's Cruiser, since this is a map right from Double Dash. Even though Daisy's Cruiser isn't even in the game. You pass Cataquax, which, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the last game they've ever been in. After Mario Kart Wii, they have all been slaughtered. Oh! It has a giant pink rock that's shaped like a dick. This map's a C. Yoshi Falls. Why? Out of all of the DS maps to come back, why this one? There are so many good DS maps that could have came back, and they chose Yoshi Falls. So there are waterfalls and some dash panels. There's a giant Yoshi egg in the middle, and you drive in a circle. La-di-f***ing-da. This is one of the few not very good DS maps, and they decided to bring it back as a retro anyways. Why? Meet our first D-tier map. Ghost Valley 2. It's a Super Mario Kart course, and yes, it is basic. But God forbid, I have no idea why, maybe it's because it's booze in it, I like this course. When I blew up Mario Kart Wii, sometimes I'm like, I want to play this map. It's basic, but I have a soft spot for this map. Okay, it has to be the booze, but I'm not gonna give this higher than a B, because if I did, that would just be f***ing stupid. It's a basic course, what is wrong with me? We end off the Shell Cup with Mario Raceway. Again, it's a map that exists. Actually, it's kind of boring. You drive around. Cool. Drive around some more for a while. Cool. You go under a big pipe. Cool. Yeah, this map has nothing to me. I honestly thought before just putting this in D, but it's not that bad. But I would rather play this than Yoshi's Falls. It's getting a low C. Sherbet Land. Okay, I will say right now, it isn't an F, but it's damn close. I really don't like driving on this track, and also every time I play this, I always hit this damn wall. With Mario Kart Wii's bullshit, plus ice, yeah, that doesn't mix very well. It's kind of pain in the ass and drive, which makes drifting feel a bit off to me. It just isn't an enjoyable map to play. This is getting a low D. Alright, again, if you have seen this video, which again, you definitely should, like, go watch it, you already know where this map's going. I fucking hate this map. This is the worst map in the game. I said in that video, and I'll say it here. Why does the water have to slow you down? And it's all over the place. Also with that bullshit, you have to dodge bombs and crabs. And the map to me isn't even a good layout. This map just sucks. I hate that I have to jump over the cracks so I can just land in the sand. And if you slightly miss, you slow down because of the water. This map is an F tier. This is the worst map in the game. Oh, thank God, an actually decent one, because so far the Banana Cup really sucks. Also, it's a decent DS map too. I'm not the biggest Delfino Square enjoyer, but I do like the map. You drive around town, and I think the most memorable part is the giant bridge. Again, it's just an alright map to me, and it's pretty chill, so I gave this one a B. I like how we started off so ass, and then we ended off just goddamn amazing. Waluigi's Stadium was a perfect map to bring back. It fits so well in this game since they added bikes, and the half pipes added into the game makes it so much better. This map is a hella good time to play. It is like you're in a huge dirt bike race. It's a lot of fun. Finally, after quite a while, we have a course that goes way up in the S tier. You got to be kidding me. Desert Hills? I swear to God, there's... Okay, you know what? I need to say it now. The Nitro courses were bangers. The retros they brought back, majority of them are just either eh or suck. And with all of the DS tracks, they brought back Yoshi Falls and this one. What the hell? Okay, so Desert Hills. Like I said, I'm not huge in desert track. Dry Ruins was a decent exception, but this one isn't. My god, this map is really boring. I'd say the only thing neat about Desert Hills is Return of the Angry Sun. That's it. I would be happy if I don't have to play this map. I will say though, I'd rather play this than Sherbet Land, but that's not saying much, it's still a D. Bowser's Castle 3 from Mario Kart Super Circuit, because you know that game has 4 Bowser castles. Anyways, I think this one is alright though. I like the third one, seems a lot more grimmer than the other 3 from that game. And they made the music sound a bit more intense too. I'd say again, it's a pretty good map. I'll put this in a B tier. DK Jungle Parkway. I'll be honest, I do not care for this map at all. Like, it is very uninteresting to me, and it's a bit long. Yeah, it's in a sunset, and you can flow over ships, or sometimes in it, like, what? There's a bridge section, which I like to call good luck getting past any items, and a cave. But the map is just very bland to me anyways. For me, this is actually a high D. I just do not care for this at all. Now we have Mario Circuit from Double Dash. This one, just like Wii, it's just there. But to me, it has a lot more going than it. Yes, you have the Chain Chomps and the Goombas, but I just feel like the layout is better. Also, you have Piranha Plants to deal with. This is just Mario Kart Wii, Mario Circuit, but better. Which is odd, because this one came out first. So, that would just mean Mario Circuit for the Wii is just a worse Mario Circuit from Double Dash. I still get to C, but high C. Heh, high C. Alright, we have Mario Circuit 3. Okay, there are 3 Mario Circuits and 4 Mario maps. Anyways, this map is also a map that exists. But unlike being better than Wii, it's worse. It is a basic-ass Super Nintendo map. Even though Ghost Valley 2 got B, this one isn't gonna get it. I think the only reason it's not going in D is because all the things you can do in this map with mushrooms. But it's still a low C map. Oh, thank God, another DS map that isn't a bad one. Like with Delfino Square, it's not my favorite DS track, but it is still a good track. You get to drive around a garden, hence the name, and during this big section you get to go around Chain Chomps. Also, there's an area with multi-moles. Again, another chill map to play on. I like it. It's another B map. DK Mountain is a really fun one. So with this map, you shoot off in the top of a mountain, aka a volcano, and then you drive down the mountain. Wait a minute. Okay, so to me, this is a precursor to DK Summit. But I'll be honest, I like DK Summit more. Still, this is a very fun map to play on. Also, it makes you have insane shortcuts. Like, holy shit. Also, this is a map with the famous Mario Kart Wii moment where you get over at the bridge. This, to me, is an A-tier map. We end off with Mario Kart Wii's retro courses with Mario Kart 64's Bowser Castle. And it's an alright Bowser's Castle. Again, I like the music and the atmosphere, like you aren't supposed to be there. And there's nothing around. Just pure lava of hell. But I'll be honest, this track to me just drags. Lap 1, I'm like, ooh, this is nice. Lap 2, I'm like, yeah, alright. Also, lava spouts out here now. And lap 3, I'm like, okay, this is just, I just want this to end. To me, it just feels really slow, but I still like it. It still gets a high B. Oh, man, that took a while. But here is the result. What do y'all think? You like it? Or do you want to shove my enormous bun ass into a blender? Either or, this is my thoughts on these maps, if you like it or not. I would like to see what you guys think, what is good or bad, too. Just don't be a fucking prick or anything. Alright, now time to go snort ketchup. What?